Good morning, my family. How are you doing? I hope you have a wonderful week and welcome back to Amazing Amy Show, a show about good people. It's a story about myself, about others, about good human being. I hope it can inspire you to become a better human. Last week's story about Alexis not only inspired me, but now it inspired other people. Thank you so much for your support, and let's get started to today's story about my dear brother who I met during my travel. Little Weasel, Little Weasel. That is what he called me, or anybody else, including the cat and the dog. Oh, his name is Ruben. He's from the Netherlands. I met him during my volunteer at San Cristobal at Hostel La Isla. We eat, we work, we sleep, we laugh, we cry, and we also shit together. It was such a wonderful 8 weeks that we can spend together. And because of that, I understood him of who he is and his story in a much, much deeper way. At one of our dinner, Ruben was sharing with us a story about a girl who broke her back from jumping off a cliff that 12-meter height in Guatemala. And if you can see in this picture, 12-meter height is a lot. He met Cami, a 22-year-old woman who have a dream to travel across Central America for 8 months. She have a big dream and a big desire. Before the accident happened, they only know each other for 1 week. That day, when they were walking to San Marcos, she was excited to tell Ruben about this cliff jumping that she really wanted to try out. She never done it before and she's terrified of height. I think the reason why she wanted to try it is because the only way to go through fear is to face it. Just like myself, I am terrified of height as well, but I try to do many things that adventure at the same time. Skydiving, bungee jumping, climbing the top of the volcano. All are difficult, but it's so rewarding at the end. Back to the story. When they got to the place, and Ruben asked an experience with cliff jumping, he told her, you need to put your arm across like this and jump like a needle. That's the way you need to do it. Are you ready? And she said, yes, I understand. When it was her turn, she was so excited enough that when Ruben shouted out, are you ready? She already jumped. At first, her form was perfect, but at the last minute, she pulled her leg up and hit her bum to the water. The sound was so loud that everybody was wondering what happened. Ruben shouted out, are you okay? No! She screamed back. Immediately, he jumped to the water and guided her to the shore. She was in so much pain, she couldn't move. So they went to the doctor and do some x-rays. She did broke her back with 2 verticals that crushed on each other. And the doctor said she need to have a surgery as soon as possible. At that moment, she was crushed, not only with the physical pain, but also with her future. She had a dream of travel for 8 months, but now only 2 months into her travel, this happened. She was so sad and depressed about what happened. But they still contact the insurance company. She contacted her parent, and they went to the second hospital just to get a second opinion. And the best option is to fly back to France and have the surgery there and have her family next to her throughout the recovery time. Also, she thinks about Ruben and refused his help. She doesn't want him to cancel all his plans, just to took all of his energy and time to be with her while he's traveling. But Ruben said to her, and I want to quote this to you because it's so wonderful. "Cami, I am going to stay with you until you get into the plane, because it's my responsibility to bring you there safely, because I am with you. We're gonna be here together, even if you like it or not. But I'm not going to leave. I cannot have a good life or enjoy the lake when I know someone with a broken back don't know what to do in Guatemala, in a different town, in a hometown that she know nobodies. To share, no friends, no whatsoever. I am going to stay with you until the end, no matter it takes." They have a deal with each other. They're gonna be 4 phases of recovery. Phase 1, go back to France. Number 2, have the operation and recovery. Phase 3, to real recovery time. Eat healthy, exercise, work out, do whatever the physiotherapy tell you, plus 10%. And phase 4, back to trouble. Great news, she had a successful surgery. The next day, she called Ruben and said, "Look, I can move." I can see the joy and excitement from his eyes when he said that to me. She is in phase number 3, recovery time, and booked her ticket to go to Brazil in May 2022. This girl fights like a warrior, at 22 years old. She said to Ruben, "If not because of the accident, I could not have the opportunity that I have to volunteer in Brazil." Any adversity can become a lesson or something that we need in our life. I look at Ruben and ask, "Ruben, you saved a life." He replied, "No, I don't think so." Every human can, and every human could do this. I think everybody will help each other. When a situation like this come up, it's an opportunity for an act of service. It's the universe asking if you really care. And I do, he replied. Ruben and Cami only knew each other for 1 week. They are strangers to each other. But he didn't give up on her. Even when she refused his help. Even when she was losing hope. Even when they don't even know how long this is gonna take. A week, a month, 2 months. His act of kindness shows a lot about him as a person, as a human being. And I'm so honored that he allowed me to share the story to everybody. To show that the world is full of good people. I really like this quote. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. And let's be that change today. I hope the story today inspires you to take action and help others in need as much as you can. If you like the story, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.